Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the same leg here representing TeamJVS. Here you guys, another movie review. I'm taking a pause from the Toronto International Film Festival reviews I've been doing to give you guys an anime review, and I'm talking about Demon Slayer, the Infinite Castle movie. 2 hours, 35 minutes. What did I think of it? High octane craziness. Let's just talk about just the spectacle and the visual immersion of this. You guys know, like every single fight, they handle it with so much care, so much vibrance, so much color. It is violent, it is emotional, and they always go for the jugular, no pun intended. This is no different. The difference is, this feels like 4 episodes at once, but it doesn't feel like 4 episodes. It feels like an actual contained movie. This, from the beginning of it to the end of it. And if you don't remember, the way that it ended, the last season ended with all the Hashira, including Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke, all dropping into this castle and plummeting. And they literally, from a visual standpoint, they show up and show off just how they have to stop, hopefully stop from dying, like just from falling. That's is one thing. And that, you know, from a visual standpoint, like they taking luxuries of the 3D immersion, just like being able to facilitate the different camera angles and different physical things moving and changing and shifting of like the architecture. That's insane. I don't know what they had to do to make sure they secured that, but it looks immaculate. On top of the fact that the 2D animation and the layered fight choreography are on a different level. There's a fight scene that, from an aura farming standpoint, and aura farming, if you don't know, is somebody just looks so boss that you look at them, you like, no, you don't want to mess with this dude, regardless if they're a hero or regardless if they're a villain. And Zenitsu had that aura farming on fleek in this movie. I kid you not. His actual presence in this movie is something to just be in awe of. And even the story arcs, I think that's the key thing I want to rein home in this one. There are certain key story arcs from Zenitsu, Shinobu, heck, Gyu, even some of the freaking other villains, the antagonists themselves, because there's one character that, you know, a lot of us love to hate. And I mean hate, I mean that very strongly, hate. And they still find ways of unpacking these characters in ways that I'm in awe of. Like, for real, like Akaza, you know, he was responsible for one of the worst deaths in the Demon Slayer arc, right? But in this movie, you really get to unpack who he actually is, straight up. Like, good, bad, ugly, and it is an amazing storyline. The other thing is, I was able to actually see this English dub, and I'm gonna say that the English dub cast is doing an amazing job. Channing Tatum actually relents his voice to one of the main characters. It's actually a new character, the role of Kizu. You're gonna be very intrigued by how they handle that and playing that out. But like I say, Channing Tatum, you can't recognize him, but at the same time, certain small moments you can. But he does a really good job. Voice acting talent's always been really good, but I think that emotionally, there's so much to pick up from this. And even like our main protagonist, you know, Tanjiro's having to face certain things about himself that he never really understood, nor had he really accepted. And it makes for a really good story arc. The only critique that I can really truly give this movie is that it was released out way too early. And I think that it probably spoiled a lot of different people. Somebody probably looked at it when they shouldn't, you know, from different small sources. And that's the only critique. If this had been released out at the same time worldwide, or within at least a week's time, I think that this could, and still could be, one of the biggest anime release movies that they've ever done. And I say that because from the beginning until the end, this isn't filler. This is a whole arc. This is a whole movie, and it's 2 hours and 30 minutes long. Like, they don't let up on anything, and all the different characters get a moment. They get story elevation, they get payoffs. If you are a fan of the actual show, never seen it or never seen it before, you get something either way. If you watch the show for an extended amount of time, you will get those actual real payoffs of different story threads and connective tissue. This is a really good movie. This is a really good animated film. I'm gonna give it 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. I really did enjoy this, and I don't think it slowed down on the gas, and I think it improved, and it brought me right back from where I left off. And I think that this prepares you for a great conclusion, especially how they're handling the antagonist side of it. And they've always done that from the beginning, but true to form is sticking to that, and you watching these people improve and do the things they have to do for the betterment of mankind, or their perspective of what's right, and it's something special. So definitely go and check out Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle as soon as you can. It should be available right now at your local theater. I'll talk to you guys a bit later on. Peace, people.